Several times a day, your body hands you a free health report, and almost everyone flushes it away without a second glance. I'm talking about the color of your urine. It might not be the most glamorous topic, but it is one of the simplest, most useful health checks you have, available to you every single day, at no cost, in your own bathroom. The color, the clarity, even the smell can quietly tell you about your hydration, your kidneys, your liver, and more. Now, let me reassure you right away. Most of the time, the color of your urine simply reflects how much water you've had to drink, nothing more. But a few colors are worth paying attention to, and one or two should always send you to your doctor. By the end of this video, you'll be able to glance down and read the report like a pro, knowing what's normal, what just means drink more water, and what deserves a closer look. This is the next chapter in our What Your Body Reveals series here at Build After 50. Today, we read the colors, what each one means after 60, and the shades you should never ignore. So stay with me to the end, because there are two specific colors that should always be checked by a doctor, even if you feel completely fine, and it only happens once. I'll make sure you know both. First, a quick picture of why this works. Your kidneys are constantly filtering your blood, removing waste and excess water and sending it out as urine. The color of that urine depends mostly on how concentrated it is. In other words, how much water is in it, plus anything your body is clearing out, like certain foods, medications, or substances that shouldn't be there. So think of your urine as a window into your body's plumbing and hydration. The shade tells a story. Let's learn to read it. Quick favor first. I know this is a humble topic, but if you find it useful, tap that like button. It helps these practical videos reach more adults over 60. And as we go, think about what color is typical for you, especially first thing in the morning. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the good news color, pale yellow. We'll call it the just right shade. A pale, light straw yellow is the sweet spot. It generally means you're well hydrated and your body is happy. In plain terms, pale yellow is the color you're aiming for. So if that's what you usually see, wonderful. Keep doing what you're doing. This is your baseline, your healthy normal. Next is dark yellow or amber, and this is the most common one of all. We'll call it the thirsty signal. When urine turns a deeper yellow or amber, it usually just means it's more concentrated. In other words, you need to drink more water. In plain terms, darker yellow is your body's polite way of saying, I'm a little thirsty. This matters more than you think after 60, because our sense of thirst fades with age. So many older adults run mildly dehydrated without realizing it. Dark yellow is your daily nudge to reach for a glass of water. It's the single most common and most fixable thing on this list. Now, completely clear urine. We'll call it the overwatered shade. If your urine is consistently colorless, like water, it often just means you've had a lot to drink, which is usually fine. But occasionally, persistently clear urine can mean you're overdoing the fluids. In plain terms, a little color is actually ideal. Totally clear isn't always better. For most people, this is nothing to worry about, just a sign to find a comfortable middle. The fourth color is orange, and it has a few meanings. We'll call it the amber alert. Orange urine can come from simple dehydration, or from certain foods, vitamins, or medications, which is usually harmless. But sometimes orange urine, especially if it comes alongside pale stools or a yellow tint to your skin or eyes, can point to an issue with your liver or bile. In plain terms, orange is usually about hydration or something you took, but paired with yellow eyes, it's a reason to see your doctor. So note the company it keeps. Stay with me, because the fifth and sixth colors are the two I promised you should never ignore. The fifth is pink or red. We'll call it the red flag, and I mean that literally. Yes, certain foods like beets or blackberries can tint urine pink or red harmlessly, but pink or red urine can also mean there is blood in it, and blood in the urine should always be checked by a doctor, even if it happens only once, even if there's no pain. In plain terms, red or pink urine that isn't clearly from food deserves a prompt medical visit. Full stop. Blood in the urine can have many causes, some minor and some not, and the only way to know is to have it looked at. Please never brush this one off. And the sixth color is brown, or a dark cola color. We'll call it the deep warning. Very dark brown urine can come from serious dehydration, but it can also signal a liver problem or the breakdown of muscle tissue, and sometimes blood that is aged. In plain terms, cola-colored urine is the other shade you should always have checked. If drinking water doesn't quickly clear it, see your doctor. Like the red, this one is worth taking seriously every time. Let me add two quick bonus clues. Cloudy or murky urine can sometimes signal a urinary infection, which is very common in older adults and very treatable, especially if it comes with burning, urgency, or a strong odor. And foamy or bubbly urine, if it's persistent, can mean protein is leaking through, which points to the kidneys and is worth a mention. In plain terms, cloudiness can mean infection, and lasting foam can mean the kidneys need a look. So let's bring it together. Pale yellow means you're well hydrated, dark yellow means drink more water, totally clear is usually fine, orange is often hydration but worth watching, and pink, red, brown, or cola-colored urine should always be checked by your doctor. Add cloudy for possible infection and persistent foam for the kidneys, and you can now read your daily report with confidence. Here's your simple takeaway. Make a habit of just glancing before you flush. It takes 1 second. Aim for that pale straw yellow by drinking water steadily through the day, especially since thirst fades with age. And remember the colors that mean call the doctor: red or pink and brown. Every time, even once, even without pain. One important note: many vitamins, foods, and medications can change urine color harmlessly, so if you started something new, that may be the explanation. But when in doubt, ask. A glance a day is one of the easiest help habits there is. Now I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, did you know your urine color could tell you this much? And are you someone who drinks enough water through the day? Be honest, because your answer might remind someone else reading to refill their glass. We read every comment here at Build After 50, and your questions often become our next videos. And before you go, if you've enjoyed this series, go back and watch the others. What your nails, your tongue, and your feet reveal about your health. They're all part of our What Your Body Reveals collection, and they pair perfectly together. If you're new here, Build After 50 publishes research-based health videos every week, made specifically for adults over 50 who want to stay sharp, healthy, and independent. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss one. One important note before we close. Everything we share here at Build After 50 is for educational purposes only. It's grounded in research, but it is not a substitute for personalized medical advice. Urine changes can have many causes, and only a doctor who evaluates you can tell you what's behind yours. So please, take any concerning color, especially red or brown, to your doctor promptly. They know your situation better than any video ever could. Here's the thought I'll leave you with. Your body offers you small, honest reports all day long, even in the most ordinary moments. Paying a little attention, without embarrassment, just with care, is a simple and powerful act of looking after yourself. Knowledge is your first line of defense, and you just added to yours. This is Build After 50. Keep building.